How do I tell my daughter about a funny memory? With a note from Dad. Hi, Avery. I want to talk to you about Kassa. Earlier today, we were at Target and saw lots of Halloween decorations. As we were leaving, I saw a black plastic skull, which reminded me of Kassa, a guy I went to school with. Back in ninth grade, Kassa was in my class. He was always making people laugh. One day, in biology class, the teacher had put out various bones on the table in the classroom. Kassa saw a skull and rolled up a small piece of paper like a cigarette and put it in the skull's mouth. He also made some inappropriate physical jokes with the skull. I thought it was so funny. When I saw that skull, the memories from 27 years ago came rushing back. I laughed and shook my head at how funny he was and how much I laughed at his antics. I also remembered other jokes Kassa made as well. When we make people laugh or feel special, we don't just make them feel great in the moment. We have the opportunity to leave people with priceless memories they will enjoy years from now. I am grateful for Kassa and the laughs he gave me. I love you. Love, Dad. So the inspiration for this note came, we were at Target and we saw this black plastic skull, and years ago this guy had been a joker, and he had rolled up a little piece of paper like a cigarette, put it in the skull's mouth, and then he had also did some inappropriate stuff with the skull. And it was so funny that I remembered that, and that memory came back to the surface. And that's why I love writing these notes, because normally I would just keep that to myself, but now I can share this with my daughter that, hey, I also laughed at, stupid stuff when I was growing up, and I also can appreciate a class clown. And it was such a funny memory that I just didn't want to keep it to myself. I wanted to share it with her. And that's one of the reasons why I love writing these notes, is because it gives me a way to kind of relive some of those cool things from my past, share it with her, let her know a little bit more about me. And that's why I decided to write this note today. So I hope you enjoyed it. And that is today's note from Dad.